Hi guys, this is Millie here, and in my Foliprime review of today, I'm gonna share a real testimony with everything you need to know about Foliprime, so we have it exposed. According to a survey by the International Society of Hair Restoration Surgery, at least 20% of people under the age of 30 suffer from some type of hair loss. That means that over 1 in every 5 people are losing their hair, with men representing a higher percentage of hair loss victims. The American Academy of Dermatology reveals that the main cause of hair loss could be age, hereditary, hair care, which means how much chemical is in contact with your hair and scalp, hairstyle pulls on your scalp, hormonal imbalance, scalp infections such as dandruff, medications, diseases, or deficiency of biotin, which is vitamin B7, iron, protein, zinc, vitamins A, B3, C, D, and E. And here goes the customer review of Foliprime. I wanted to share my story and what ended up working for me. I hope this helps someone out there. I've been having dandruff and itchy scalp for like 4 years now. It was always there. It could get worse and better, but it was always there. Couldn't figure it out. And every time I would run my fingers through my hair, I could see flakes falling down, and usually I could see these flakes near the root of my fallen hair. Also, my hair was sparse on all sides of my head, like on top of my head, the back of my head, and the sides, which was not normally like this. And it got to the point where it started to hurt my head. Nothing worked shampoo-wise. Even got some prescribed, and that seemed to make it worse. I got made fun of quite a bit and only wore light-colored shirts. Made sure I never stood in front of or sat in front of anyone. Always tried to position myself so no one could see the back of my head. Not that the sides or front were much better. I started cutting my own hair after getting enough looks and being made fun by hairdressers. I never told this to anyone. It basically ate away my self-esteem and confidence, which were already low. The good news is I figured out the solution. I figured out after a while, it was mostly pharmaceutical chemicals causing this. These companies make these products so cheap, accessible, and advertise so many benefits, so it's just convenient to keep using them. Plus, they never tell us the side effects. They even seem to hide them. So, if you're suffering from hair loss, dandruff, and itchy scalp, that's not your fault. I went through this too. When I started using natural shampoos and conditioners, I also looked for a hair loss treatment and found online that Foliprime's formula was a mix of natural ingredients, so I felt like buying it. But first, I had to make sure it's safe. I checked their official website, and it is produced in an FDA-approved facility with high-quality products, and they are all organic. I also read a few reviews online to check if there were any side effects reported, and I didn't find any. After 2 weeks, my condition started getting better. I could see way less flakes in my scalp and shirts, and after 7 weeks, I noticed my hair less sparse and less hair around the floor of my house. It didn't happen overnight because, different than chemicals, natural ingredients take more time to show results, but each body is different. I had tried many other hair supplements, but none of them had so many powerful oils and ingredients like Foliprime does. Here's the list of what's in Foliprime's formula. Lemon peel, which is rich in vitamin C, castor oil, niacin, which is B3, biotin, also called vitamin B7, stinging nettle, hyaluronic acid, cayenne pepper, turmeric, zinc oxide, argan oil, rich in vitamin E, tea tree, olive oil, and almond oil. And to be sure that I was not going to waste my money and time, I did a quick research about the benefits of Foliprime's ingredients for hair. I looked for what science studied and revealed about these properties and their effects in the body, and that's what I found. The medicinal properties of these natural ingredients combined increase the blood flow to the scalp and hair follicles, stimulate keratin and collagen production, help to strengthen hair strands to prevent them from breaking, and promote their growth. therefore decreasing hair loss. Castor oil, cayenne pepper, turmeric, tea tree, olive oil, and almond oil have antifungal, anti-inflammatory, and antibacterial compounds that fight dandruff and itchiness, reduce inflammation of the scalp, and also control oily skin, promoting a healthy hair. Zinc oxide and argan oil are powerful antioxidants and protect the scalp from the buildup of toxins and chemicals, and prevent hair from damaging and graying. All these oils minimize scalp irritation and protect the damaged hair, keeping it nourished, hydrated, soft, and shiny. So after seeing lab tests showing that Foliprime ingredients have proven results to benefit my hair, I trusted it more. They treat the root of the problem. Hair transplants, for example, just treat the effects. The other dietary supplements have more chemicals in it, so I didn't want to take them. Foliprime is a topical oil, so I made sure I followed the instructions to see effective results and left it in my scalp for at least 15 minutes to let it be absorbed. If I had time, I would even leave it for longer before washing it away. I didn't see any side effects, and that also made me sure that I didn't buy a false product. When I was reading some reviews, there were a lot of scam alerts for false products and websites that were not even delivering the product and just taking people's money. So I had to be careful with where to buy Foliprime from. It's only sold on the official website, and I will share its link here. And I knew that if I didn't buy it on the official website, I wouldn't have a money-back guarantee either. Today, I just regret spending so much money on different hair supplements and shampoos. I believe that natural products can free myself from going to the chemist every week forever. So far, I've spent $177. I bought 3 bottles, as they recommend, saving $120. I thought it was great I didn't have to pay for shipping. And by the way, I just buy more than one product if there's any specials on. This was the best value for me to test it out. I don't know if free delivery and discounts will still be available when you watch this, but I was so glad I had this offer at the time I ordered. Also, seeing the 60 days money-back guarantee on Foliprime website gave me peace of mind when I saw the $177 debited in my account. If I had not seen any results, I would have definitely asked for a refund. Before buying Foliprime, I had a deep thought about my situation, and I realized I had 3 options. First, do nothing and feel exactly the same way, dealing with my problem. Second, keep looking for the thousands of other solutions while my situation was getting worse. And I was so drained already. I was tired of continually searching for solutions. Third, try something like this now, and if it didn't work, I would just get my money back. There were no side effects anyway, so why not give it a try? So I decided that for me, it was worth making the decision to try to solve it at that exact moment. It was easier for me. Today, I'm glad I didn't take any longer to act and look after my health and improve my life. I had to make this decision on the day, otherwise my hair conditions would get worse. Each day was becoming more difficult for me to feel ashamed and limited. If I ever saw a black shirt or jacket I wanted, I would instantly forget about it, thinking about the flakes being shown on it. I never felt comfortable in social circles at work or gatherings, thinking that someone was noticing my sparse hair. I didn't have a boyfriend because I lacked self-confidence and self-esteem. So something inside of me said, you have to act now, otherwise your life can't get better like this. I told myself that if Foliprime had not worked, I would do a hair transplant surgery, which would have costed me between $4,000 and $15,000. So spending $177 on Foliprime was like nothing for me. Maybe your situation is not as bad as mine, so this opportunity might not be for you. Hopefully this helps. I figure everyone is different, but this helped me get back to a normal life.